Hey guys, Martin aka Dolan here with another LEC weekly review. With the end of the split being just around the corner, stakes could not have been higher for our European teams, as every game counts. To open things up, Misfits started week 7 with a solid win over a shaky Australis. Irrelevant was playing out of his mind, picking 2 solo kills on Sejuani and being a consistent relying source of CC during teamfights. With the help of Zanzara and Neon, who also had solid performances on Poppy and Sivir respectively, the Rabbits moved one step closer to making it to the playoffs. Moving on, Team Vitality did not have any problems against the LEC bottom seed BDS. With a well-rounded comp and solid team play, Haru and company managed to break BDS's nexus in just over 24 minutes. Vitality's jungler had a huge game on Trundle, going 6-0-13 with the Beast giving over only 2 deaths and achieving 21 kills overall. Game 3 faced a struggling Fnatic against an SK team who was desperate to maintain its chances for playoffs. Even though Fnatic has been inconsistent throughout the majority of summer, this was not the case that day. The Black and Orange players devastated their old rivalries using a well-known high damage per minute bot lane combination in the face of Kog'Maw Lulu. Huli Sang's early roams paid dividends during the Herald skirmishes, while Humanoid's lane priority on Azir allowed for him and Razork to work together and secure all neutral objectives on the map. With Wunder giving away a kill to SK, Fnatic missed the opportunity for a perfect game but secured an important win in the race for playoffs. Game 4 offered us the modern version of the European David vs Goliath. It was up to Rogue to try and stop Mad Lions from going too far ahead of the competition. The game was full of skirmishes and fights. While Mad Lions focused on securing early dragons, Rogue continuously managed to win fights around different objectives, methodically securing a 6k advantage by the 20th minute. The game seemed doomed with Rogue securing Baron 1, but Mad Lions did not give up. The Lions found a gap, and after defending their base for almost 6 minutes, they managed to sneak a Baron just under Rogue's nose. Unfortunately, this play was not left unpunished, and Rogue used their chances, acing the Lions and securing the win. The final game of the day saw Excel taking over the reigning champions G2. While G2 went for a standard comp with Sejuani, Sivir and Lulu, Excel tried to shake things up, picking for the first time in the LEC the new champion Nila. The game was messy, with both teams not being afraid of going in and forcing many team fights all around the map. However, G2's objective control and their well-coordinated team fighting secured them the Dragon Soul, the Baron, and finally, Excel's Nexus. After day 1, Mad Lions were still on first, followed by Rogue and Vitality. If we thought day 1 was as good as it gets, day 2 offered some banger matchups, the results of which could potentially influence the regular season final standings. In the opening game, Astralis crawled to Vitality's Nexus. Even though the Bees had a strong early game, punishing overextensions all over the map and winning the majority of the early teamfights, Astralis maintained their cool and played a calm and collected objective game, securing both Heralds and the Dragon Soul. While Karzi and company tried their best, going even in nearly every fight and securing the first Baron, it was simply not enough against the well-rounded draft of Astralis. One last team fight around the Drake gave Astralis the Elder, the Baron, and afterwards win number 7. Moving forward, match 2 should have been quite boring. Theoretically, BDS should be a free win for every team in the LEC, as the Frenchmen are 1-13 in the standings. But seems like this was not the case for Excel. Once again, on the verge of making playoffs, the English Orc dropped an important game to a struggling French side. BDS's mid lane on Nuclearin went absolutely crazy on Ahri, landing charm after charm, taking kill after kill, and going legendary, finishing the game with 14 kills, 1 death, 8 assists, and an insane KDA of 22. Ratatata! Ratatata! Yep, you heard it right. Twitch was the name of the game between Misfits and the current #1 team, Mad Lions. Paired with the league's all-time favorite flying cat Yumi, the combination was simply unstoppable, with Misfits duo being all around the map. With a combined scoreline of 12 kills, 2 deaths and 25 assists between Neon and Mursa, the Lions could simply not have been prepared for this to come out of the hat. The day continued with even more surprises as SK upset Rogue in a really impressive manner. The game was first marked by some interesting picks. SK put Shyvana top, pairing it with a LeBlanc mid and Vayne bot, while Rogue decided to go for a double AD bot as an answer, picking Sivir and Ashe. However, it looked like this was not the right answer. SK played a methodical game, picking all dragons, winning all the team fights and securing an important win in 31.5 minutes to maintain their small chances of making playoffs. The final game of the day meant match of the week time, baby! Yes, of course. The two most successful EU teams faced each other in an important game with very high stakes. While Fnatic continued to show their inconsistencies, with the team being significantly disjointed at times and not on the same page, G2 was... well, they were just the G2 we all know. Jankos' Pantheon was all around the map, securing multiple advantages for G2. Flak's Raven was dishing tons of damage, while Caps was a constant threat, flanking from anywhere on the map. With this win, G2 made an important step towards securing playoffs, while the situation for Fnatic was on the opposite pool, as the team is tied for the last remaining playoff spot with Astralis and Excel. Who will be our 6th playoff team remains to be seen. Join the LEC for its final 3-day weekend, with the first game starting at 6 Central European Time on Friday the 20th.